Sargon the Great, the first man in history to unite an empire under a single ruler, the Akkadian Empire, the first of its kind. But was it the greatest? While Akkad expanded across Mesopotamia, other civilizations were rising. In Egypt, the pharaohs ruled as gods. In the Indus Valley, great cities thrived without kings or armies. And in China, the first dynasties laid the foundation for an empire that would last thousands of years. How did they compare? And what made Akkad different? Sargon of Akkad did what no one before him had done. He built an empire. Before Akkad, Mesopotamia was a land of rival city-states, each ruled by its own king. But Sargon conquered them all, creating a unified domain that stretched from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean. His rule was different. He didn't just destroy his enemies, he absorbed them. He placed governors in conquered cities, ensuring loyalty. He created a standing army, one that fought year-round, not just in times of war. And to hold his empire together, he made Akkadian the official language, replacing Sumerian. But how did this compare to other civilizations of the time? While Akkad was expanding through war, Egypt was expanding through divine rule. The pharaohs didn't conquer their own people, they were worshipped by them. Unlike Sargon, who ruled through governors, the Egyptian pharaoh was considered a living god. His rule was absolute, his power unquestioned. Akkad needed war to expand. Egypt built its empire on agriculture, wealth, and religious devotion. But while Akkad and Egypt were ruled by kings and pharaohs, the Indus Valley civilization was different. No palaces, no temples, no known rulers. Yet they built some of the most advanced cities of the ancient world. Unlike Akkad, which relied on a military hierarchy, the Indus people built a society based on organization and trade. Trade flourished between Akkad and the Indus Valley. Akkadian merchants sought Indus cotton, beads, and lapis lazuli, while the Indus people took Mesopotamian goods in return. Two civilizations, both powerful, but one ruled by the sword, the other by commerce. While Akkad was creating the first empire in the West, in the Far East, another power was rising. The first dynasties of China, the Xia and Shang, ruled not through conquest alone, but through the mandate of heaven, the belief that rulers were chosen by the gods. But where Akkad relied on governors, China built something different, an imperial system that would last for millennia. Their rulers justified power through divine right, but they also ruled through bureaucracy, a system that would outlive Akkad's military rule. China's strength wasn't just in war, it was in longevity. Where Akkad lasted just over a century, the dynastic cycle of China would continue for thousands of years. Each of these civilizations shaped the world in different ways. Akkad pioneered the idea of an empire. Egypt perfected centralized divine rule. The Indus Valley mastered urban planning and trade. And China laid the foundation for an imperial system that would endure through the ages. So, which left the greatest impact? Was it Akkad, the first empire, Egypt, the land of kings, the Indus Valley, the peaceful traders, or China, the longest-lasting civilization? History is filled with forgotten empires and untold stories. Want to explore more? Subscribe for more mind-blowing history.